For the latest on Floyd's path, we begin tonight with meteorologist Mark Avery in the Skywatch Weather Center for the first forecast. Mark?
Well, Floyd has continued to strengthen throughout the day today. Pressures have dropped since yesterday over an inch of mercury on barometric pressure, which is a very significant drop in pressure, and winds have picked up almost about 10 miles an hour stronger. It would be a Category 5 hurricane, and we haven't had a Category 5 on record around here, and the last Category 5 to hit the U.S. was 30 years ago, Camille, in the Mississippi's Gulf Coast. Take a look at Floyd on the satellite now. You can see a very, very, very well-defined eye. This is a very healthy storm, and very unhealthy for people, by the way, too, if it was near land. You can notice it looks like if you were above a stadium, this is what it would look like, with the clouds in the middle closer, more compact towards the center, and then kind of going out kind of diagonally from the center. So this is a very well-developed storm. Here's the latest coordinates as of 11 o'clock. You'll check them out here. 23.6 north, 69.3 west. It's 330 miles east of San Salvador in the Bahamas, moving to the west still at 14 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds are at 145 miles per hour, which makes it well into the Category 4 range. And minimal pressure is down to 27.49 inches of mercury, or 931 millibars. Now, where is Floyd going, and what will he do for us, if he will do anything for us? We'll take a look at all that coming up in a few minutes. Jennifer?
Okay, thank you, Mark. Okay, so we hope they keep an eye on that. And we are keeping an eye on our weather because Floyd is a Category 4.
4s are mean.
Very serious storm.
You do not want to take this lightly.
Okay.
We are not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination right now. So is the rest of the Southeast. Floyd is almost a 5. We'll look at him and what he's going to do for the rest of the week, or at least what is going to happen around here for the rest of the week, coming up next. Short term, not dealing with Floyd, mostly clear skies across the state, a few passing high clouds to our north, and that's going to be it. Overnight, it should be a fairly nice night to open up the windows and let the air into the house. 60s throughout the evening, topping down at about 62 by 6 o'clock in the morning. The Skywatch Neighborhood Network from Altel takes us to the battleship. Right now it's 70 degrees there and a light northeast to east wind, about 5 miles per hour or less. Check the official numbers today, 82 and 58 on the high and low side. About normal for today, a little cool on there during the morning time, just about 7 degrees below the record set in 1917. Now let's go to Floyd. Let's get to the business now. Floyd is a very strong Category 4 hurricane, pushing Category 5. Category 5 is 155 miles per hour and greater as far as winds, and he's up to 145. Very well developed eye, very well area of showers and storms near the center. You can see that with the brighter oranges. The hurricane hunters actually found hail in this storm because the cloud tops are so cold. One thing you need in order to get hail is very cold cloud tops, and Floyd's very definitely got that with all these brighter oranges out there. Continuing to make its way towards the west, or very slightly north of due west. This is about due west, where my arm is. It's moving at about like that. So it is forecast to move through the Bahamas. There are hurricane watches and warnings in effect for parts of the Bahamas, central and northern Bahamas. The warnings are in the central Bahamas. The watches are in the northern Bahamas. And it looks like hurricane watches will probably be put up for parts of Florida tomorrow. Now, after that, where is Dennis going? Dennis is gone. Wrong storm. Dennis is out of here. Where's Floyd going? We'll check out that in just a second. As of 11 o'clock, 23.6 north, 69.3 west. That's 330 miles east of San Salvador in the Bahamas, moving to the west at 14 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds are up to 145 miles per hour, and pressure keeps going down to 931 millibars, or 27.49 inches of mercury. That's about an inch of mercury, or about 30-40 millibars since this time yesterday. So it has strengthened, it has dropped its pressure considerably in the last 24 hours, and the winds have come up significantly in the last 24 hours. And you can see a very well-defined eye there on Floyd. Now, here's the forecast track. Winds becoming a Category 5 tomorrow afternoon and evening, being near the Bahamas, tracking to the north, just a bit parallel to the Florida coast on Tuesday and Wednesday, and by 8 o'clock on Wednesday, being offshore from Jacksonville, Florida. Now, imagine there being a cone like this. There's an uncertainty once you get past about 24 hours as to where it goes, and there's a lot of factors that are kicking into where will Floyd go from here. The big question is, what will this trough of low pressure in the upper atmosphere do? The three big probabilities or possibilities with it is, one, Floyd is so strong he will punch through the bottom of the trough a bit, cut across Florida, and then come in, catch the trough over Alabama, and scoot up the mountains. The second possibility is coming in somewhere between Jacksonville and Savannah, and then coming across the Carolinas inland and bringing showers throughout the East Coast as it moves up. The third is not good, but we have to talk about it. It could get picked up in the Bahamas and then scoot along the coast and ride the entire coast through the week as a very strong storm. This is something we need to take very seriously. Take your preparations, make your preparations, because the next couple days are going to be very nice, and if it becomes an issue, it will be Wednesday at the earliest. So get ready just in case. Temperatures, 60s and 70s tomorrow morning, topping out at 85 with a few high clouds. Northeast to east winds 5 to 15 miles per hour throughout the day. Small craft advisory tomorrow. Rip currents possible late in the afternoon. Northeast winds 15 to 20 knots. And we will see some of the swells tomorrow. Low tide's next at 4:15, by the way. There's your 6-day forecast. At the earliest, we're looking at a Floyd influence on the forecast Wednesday afternoon into Thursday, whatever he does. The trough, by the way, will cool things off come Friday and Saturday. So, God forbid we have worst case scenario. It won't feel so bad out temperature-wise.
Okay, but take precautions now just in case.
Take this seriously. This is a bad storm. Okay, we haven't had a 4 here in southeastern North Carolina since Hazel in '54.
Andrew was a
4. Hugo was a 4 in '89 that hit Charleston. And on record, we haven't had a 5 here.
Okay.
And the thing that would keep this from hitting us as a 5 is the fact that Dennis churned up all the cool water. That's why Dennis is on my mind, because all the cool water he left behind.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mark.
All righty.